You are watching the last Roundup Horror Show. I am Frank. With me, as always, Jason Miller.
So one of the godfathers of the slasher subgenre, yeah?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Sure. With a time machine.
On to John.
Oh, okay. All right. Then we got John Walmsley, who's always here also.
What's up?
And we got old Dave Cecil Edmonds. Is that your middle name, Dave?
It is. And stop this necromancy.
Oh, there we go. And then we have a guest this time. She's going to have a segment coming in the future. Lisa Marie Luminais.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
Lisa?
So excited.
Oh, I thought it was Aaron. Sorry. Shit.
I'm Aaron.
That's okay. That's not you,
No, you're
Aaron.
Frank, Aaron. You're Frank, Aaron.
Get it
Remember?
right. Normally Ray McGuff is with us, and he sent me a video I haven't watched yet because he called in sick. Do you want to just watch it and see what it's 2 minutes long? I don't know if I should play it now or later.
No, I don't want to embarrass him.
Yeah.
No, he
put him
sent
on
it to be put into the show, but I don't know
Oh,
where.
he
Throw that
did?
in.
Oh,
Throw it
I
in.
thought you were doing it to rip him.
Ray sent
okay.
us something?
He addresses us, so it's like
Oh, cool.
I think that I should play it. So I'll just go ahead and play that, and then we'll get into things properly, as you should.
Look at
Hey
that.
guys, Ray here. Sorry I can't make it tonight. Feeling under the weather. I've got a lot of medical stuff going on right now, and I had a doctor's appointment today. Long story.
Tell me about it.
I'm not feeling too good. Anyways, I wanted to
Doesn't
give
look
my
good.
two
No.
reviews. The Spine of Night. Love the animation. Love the style. The 70s, 80s style of like, in the same vein as heavy metal, American pop, Fire and Ice, and Wizards. I think they ought to make more stuff like this. I really enjoyed it. It was balls to the wall, crazy animation and crazy storytelling. I really liked it. It's one that I'll have to watch again because it's so in-depthly weird. Could have done with some of the voice actors were a little miscast, I feel. But at any rate,
Same.
I gave it an 8 out of 10. Bay of Blood, loved it. Superb. I've never seen a movie quite like this. Creepy music, beautifully shot, amazing camera angles. I hated Bobby, the character Bobby. When anybody says dibs, that's dibs, man. Italians love bugs. That's what I took away from this. I really enjoyed it. It was a well-paced, just hit you in the stomach. Right in the feels. You start to care about some of the characters. Some of them you don't, but bam, just bam, bam, bam. And then that ending, that last 30 seconds, did not see that coming. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I loved it. That's one I'll be seeking out in the future.
Jesus.
Also, my pick is The Retreat for June. It looks like a creepy monster horror film.
It's about a Wendigo, actually. It's a Wendigo. But anyways,
What
Ray,
a cryptid.
I got you in spirit right here on my shirt today. So get well soon. You do not seem well. So
No.
yeah,
No.
it's a
Feel
good
better,
thing.
bud.
It's a good thing you didn't show up. But
Yeah.
anyways, let's get into this. Let's get into this thing if I can unlock my phone. Okay, here we go. Damn it. Everything in the world. Okay. Let's start off with The Spine of Night, 2021. Summary for this film: ultra-violent epic fantasy set in a land of magic follows heroes from different eras and cultures battling against a malevolent force. Written and directed by Philip Jalot and Morgan Gallen King. Jason, do you have any information?
So no tagline for this. distributed by RLJE Films and Shudder. Of course, no physical release yet, but it is streaming on Amazon and Shudder, maybe other places.
Right on. Lisa, do you want to go
Yeah.
first? And
Okay, I will. I'll get right into it. So I'm not a huge fan of these type of movies at all. Like I'm not really, it's not my cup of tea, but I will say I appreciated it because, okay, first off, I found out that the animation is different. Apparently it's something where they trace it.
yeah,
And it looked dated to me, and it was hard for me initially to get over that. But then I kind of got into the whole plot, and it's kind of got that like Greek mythology feel to it. What I will say really got me with it, okay, even though it's not my cup of tea, the gore factor. Can we just talk about it? Because I have never seen it presented in animation like that. So that was new for me. I mean, you saw a lot. They really went out. And for me, I'm a dork. I love the gore. So give it to me. That's what I'm all about. So I loved it. They sold it for me with that. Some of the acting was a little overdone. The nudity. Wow. Let's hear it for that. Any boobs are good boobs, right?
I don't know. That's one of my
the
main
South Park episode.
This is my main issue with the movie is the nudity, and it's because it's so well drawn. Like everything is so well drawn, and then
like, what am I feeling right now? Yeah, that's
not
the
nudity.
What am I feeling?
I think it looks great when they have clothes on, and then when they when they draw naked people, it looks like I did it. You know, it's like there's just like a big.
That's because it's rotoscoped.
But
they have a source for it.
Right, because what they're doing is they're drawing over an actual actor, right? That's what rotoscope is.
Oh my God, are they really?
So their actors are not really naked, you know. It's not like at least Lucy Lawless doesn't even look like that. But regardless, continue, Lisa.
This was a new one for me. Like I said, like I don't really get into the heavy metal, of course, you know, that one is iconic for so many reasons, right? So it reminded me a lot of that. I appreciate the plot. I appreciate everything about it. Like I said, just wasn't my cup of tea. But like I said, they got me with the gore because I was impressed. I've never seen it presented that way. So I was like, oh shit, they're going there. And I loved it. So for me, it's a good 8. You know, I don't know if I necessarily watch it again, but I appreciate it for what, you know, I think for people who really get into that, you know, I think that that's probably like the best thing ever. You know what I mean? You got boobs, you got everything going on, you got murder. I mean, it's a really cool, and also like what a cool like plot too of like, you know, if, you know, power comes into sinister forces, how it can affect generations. You know what I mean? I did kind of like, you know, the morality of it. And I thought it did have a beautiful underlying statement. So all in all, I liked it. I'll give it a good 8. That's from me, you know?
Right on.
Yeah.
Solid.
That's rad.
Yeah, I want to go through a few of these the cast highlights here. You got Lucy Lawless, she plays Zod. Is that how you say that?
Xena?
Yeah,
Yep.
Xena. She's in a bunch of other stuff too. But, nothing I've seen, but Patton Oswalt as Lord Pyrantine.
Yeah,
Pyrantin. Yeah.
Betty Grable.
His face while he was killed was so fantastic.
Oh my God! I know.
Oh yeah.
That gore, like
so good.
So good.
Yeah,
it really is. The animation with the rotoscoping is so good.
That's what it's called, rotoscoping.
It was used a lot by Ralph Bakshi back in the day, but
my favorite is Richard Linklater's Waking Life.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Yeah. Betty Gabriel plays Faye Agura. She was in Get Out. You got Joe Manganiello, however you say that.
Manganiello.
Pittsburgh represent
as Mongrel. And
Pittsburgh.
You know what movie I have him? You may have seen him in the Pee-wee's Big Holiday movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, he was of course in Magic Mike or whatever it is too. But
oh God.
Yeah. And Larry Fessenden as the Prophet of Doom.
I
love that dude. He's in so many good movies.
I swear to God, if they do not use him for a Jack Nicholson biopic, we are fucking missing out.
We need a Shining remake with him.
Yes,
absolutely.
And the girl that plays
he should have been in Doctor Sleep.
Oh God,
I love Henry Thomas.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah, Henry Thomas was really good. Yeah,
so rad. That is so rad.
Anyways, back on this.
Yeah, love you, Larry.
I did think it was a really odd choice to make Lucy Lawless's character nude like all the time. Like just
they never really explain it, do they? Like why she's always naked. Yeah.
I mean, and like I said, it just looks like I drew it whenever they're naked because they gotta but I do like
it's fitting for the animation.
It does remind me of that old style stuff because they had to do the same shit back then. But
yeah, it's like like almost like Fritz the Cat or like
it's
heavy
weird.
metal.
Yeah.
But
it was hard for me to adapt to it. Does that make sense? Like it was hard
right on.
For sure.
Yeah, and then when I got further into it, I started to kind of appreciate it because I realized like what they were aiming for with the look of it and the aesthetic of it. So I was like, oh, okay, I get this. You know,
it's more of
first kill really for me was just like, oh, it's done because I love where they're going with this. Like I said, I have
totally
seen that kind of gore presented in cartoon. So it was like, holy shit, they're going there, and I love
that's
it.
so awesome.
So for me, it sold it with that.
100%.
That is so
it's
cool.
the whole first
you got so much more to check out. There's so many others too.
Yeah,
that's
that whole first act though is kind of slow.
They're not all winners, but they're cool to see.
But once stuff starts happening, it does get a lot better.
Because I'm curious about it. Yeah, because this one impressed me. It was a grab you by the balls movie. That's what I say.
For sure. Yeah, they didn't pull any punches on this one.
No, they did not. Yeah.
I don't like how quick they dispatched Patton Oswalt's character.
So quick. Yeah.
He was one of the main draws for me whenever I saw he was in the film, and I was like, he has to love this shit because he loves fantasy stuff and just killed so quick. The blood and the gore is the highlight, and the scene where the Inquisitor becomes possessed and slaughters all the villagers.
Oh my god, that was insane.
That's when I was like, that's what this whole movie is that whole moment there, and the way it wraps up. But aside from the unneeded
claw things on his fingers,
to turn the pages.
Yeah, so he didn't have to touch them, but look weird doing them.
Yeah, and then he was using them for magic. Yeah.
He was Wolverining out with powers. That was so cool.
But aside from the unneeded and constant nudity, I really enjoyed this film as much as you can enjoy a feature-length animated film. So I give it an 8 also.
Cool, man. We agree. Yeah. Brilliant minds, huh?
Oh, yeah. John, or is it Jason? Jason?
Yeah, so I was really excited to see this because I don't believe I've ever seen a feature-length animated horror. If they're out there, I don't know about it. I haven't seen them, but I didn't really get that. I love the gore, love the visuals. This was just very more on the fantasy side, just like very graphic fantasy. Like the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, this is like, I feel like I'm watching like Lord of the Rings mixed with He-Man, like or the old cartoons.
Oh yeah,
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
The story's good, and I actually for like the first hour, like I kind of felt like a little kid, like the way I remember being wrapped up into my cartoons. Like I was
like a barbarian cartoon.
Like I was missing action figures in my hand.
Right. Yeah.
right.
You could have had them. You got them all behind you.
Blanket wrapped around me.
The figures. Yeah, dude.
A Capri Sun or something. But no, after about an hour into it, I was kind of bored with it. Like I kind of was just ready for it to go. Like I was in it. I loved the visuals. I loved the music, the score. The score was great. Probably won't watch it again. Probably not going to be one that I pick up. But it has me wanting to see an actual, like a full-on horror 90-minute. And like, isn't like, I don't know anything about animation, but I'm assuming that it's cheaper than making a movie.
For sure.
And then
maybe not this style.
But it's a lot longer.
It would have to be.
Longer.
Yeah.
I would
that style a lot longer.
And you have really the only limits you have is what artists you get. Like you can write and the effects and the gore, you can see that there's no limits. You can whatever your artist can do is that's your limitations. Right
Well,
there.
and
But,
another
yeah,
thing they could have done that would have made it maybe seem a little less long is like all those old, like heavy metal and all that shit. They change the animation. Like even Waking Life, every scene is done by a
Waking
different
Life.
artist.
I think that's the first movie I whatever that was called.
Rotoscope.
Yeah, I think that's the first movie I ever saw like that. And that movie,
Yeah, it's rotoscoped animation. Yeah.
I mean, under the influence, that movie can rock you.
Oh yeah,
your
for
world a
sure.
little bit.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna come out and say it. I've never even seen that movie.
Oh
Waking
well,
Life.
if you want,
Fantastic.
yeah,
I mean, I
Oh, it's a
love
classic. You have
animation.
to.
All right, Is it where's
Yeah.
that? Where's that
Oh, I
streaming
don't know.
somewhere? Anyone know?
Probably.
I'll look later.
I'm not
I
even
don't know.
sure.
It's got
I'll look
what's his
later.
name? What's that
Okay.
crazy guy? And he's in it. Oh God, the guy that's always yelling about gay frogs. What's his name? Alex Jones. He's
What,
in that
Alex
movie.
Jones? Oh, that's
He's
right. He
in it?
is.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right. He
animated
is. Yes,
driving
he
down.
is.
Isn't he driving down the road yelling about something
Yeah,
in a megaphone?
in
with a
a
megaphone?
car that
Oh,
looks
my
like a
God.
boat,
He
maybe.
used to do that. He used to drive around and yell out.
Yeah,
of
I
the
know
megaphone.
that, but oh my
Yeah.
God. All right, I got it.
Anyways,
I haven't seen
get
it
back
in
to Jason.
years, but yes.
Sorry,
yeah,
Jason.
so-
Yes.
No, check that out. Waking Life. Let's plug that one.
All right.
It was cool. It's I don't know. It was middle of the road for me. I gave it a 5. John.
All right, so like I love anything animated. Like I'm a cartoon guy. That is my deal. We rarely take the TV off of Cartoon Network because me and my daughter are both just geeking out over stupid shit. So saw heavy metal when I was real young. It was life altering. I love that movie so much. It's just like opened my eyes. It is. It's just opened my eyes. I was like, it's a cartoon,
but it's
with
cool.
boobs. Yeah, and it's violent. I mean, like I was
And John Candy was in it.
10?
You grow up when you see that movie. You grow up when you see that movie.
Yeah, it is a
like
it'll just
Harold
change your life.
Ramis was in it.
Yeah,
Like, it was
everybody.
a fantastic soundtrack. I didn't even know what the hell I was listening to.
And there's
at that
boobs.
age. Yeah, and there's boobs again.
Don't forget the boobs.
Yeah. But so I saw this trailer and I saw that it was like $3 on Amazon. I totally snatched it up. Like I just like rented it, watched it like a few times. Oh, so cool. It took him, I think I read it took him 7 years to make this movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
I read that too.
Yeah, because a part of it was COVID related, you know.
Yeah.
The slowdown in that, but the whole animation thing, I love it. It really reminded me of Lord of the Rings, except in Lord of the Rings, the performers were actually like, you know, they were rotoscoped as well, but it was like so fluid. It looked like it was just drawn on the film itself.
Yeah.
And I'd only just seen that recently, and I'm sad about not seeing it until recently. But Lucy Lawless, great voice. I love her. I'll watch just about anything she's in. I was so happy when she was on the Evil Dead, Ash versus Evil Dead. Like she rocked.
Oh, I forgot she was on that.
Yeah, she was awesome in that. The whole like rise of the what was his name? Gulsor? Is that his name? The villain?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Gulsor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap! Because she's telling it. I don't know how long this span is of him ruling. Because I'm assuming they said he's immortal, so this could have been hundreds of years since she went out looking for this guy. So I
Well, it
feel like
almost
time
had
was-
to be, right? Because he had
Yeah.
developed such a huge army of flying ships that could
exactly.
pour lava.
Yeah,
onto
he had
people.
blimps. Yeah, he had blimps. It was awesome. It was straight out of heavy metal. Like I love that kind of steampunk stuff. Like that is so cool.
I did too. Obviously,
but
I'm into it.
Oh yeah, totally. But I agree with Frank. Patton Oswalt, dude, his character, he nailed it.
Mhm.
Oh my god, so sniveling and fucking evil and just cruel. Just
Shitty.
cruel. Yeah, just a shitty dude, right? And then that the way his face looks and the whole bandage sequence, like that was just So cool. I love when dude with the the finger claws, right? Like
The
finger
page
lasers.
turners.
The necromancer.
Just that was awesome. That was such a cool effect. I was like, if when he started turning evil, I was like, if they don't do some with these claw page turner things, I'm gonna be bummed. That would have been a wasted opportunity. I mean, those things are so weird looking. They reminded me of Futurama. The one episode he invented the thing longer.
Oh
It was
yeah,
one of
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
anthology episodes. That's what it totally reminded of. He had 4 fing longers. It was so funny. But I love when the battle at the the Citadel, is that with the library where all the books are,
Mhm.
where the those people are, when that old guy gets chopped in half.
The
Yeah, that
Pantheon.
was awesome.
The Pantheon.
And then there was the Dark Pantheon that
Yep.
that he lived in or whatever.
Right. But the detail of the animation and everything, it was just such an amazing film. The story did drag a little bit. It totally dragged a little bit. So,
It was
but I feel like,
disjointed for sure.
yeah, even Heavy Metal dragged a little bit on a couple stories. There were some that were longer than they needed to be. But I mean, it is what it is. It's just part of the storytelling. It's either catches your interest or lulls you a little bit, but whatever.
So what'd you give it?
This is definitely an 8 for me. I loved it a lot, but it did drag a little bit. So
solid 8.
I just love. Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Love the
That's how I
animation.
felt. Yeah,
All
me
right.
too.
Dave.
So I wanted to talk about the animation a little bit, like the fact that there are background artists that have this beautiful tableau, and then you have this rotoscoped animation where, like, you can tell these animators have, like, kind of made their own way and like kind of mapped what should be done. Like, I'm glad Shudder has like made this an original, because I don't think we're gonna get stories like this any other way. It would be like a $60 million live action film.
Yeah.
I'm fresh out of Robert Eggers' The Northman, and I can see some parallels with it. But this is the way to tell that story if you're gonna do it. I know Netflix has just recently got rid of their animation division, and that's
Really?
yeah.
I thought Big Mouth was like one of their biggest things.
Hits ever. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, no, they got rid of it.
Well, they tried to milk
Yeah.
that a little bit too much with that new series that they
Yeah.
came out with.
It
And
looked
like
like
it-
it was a spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I
that-
mean,
Yeah. So that to have a Shudder original make this movie with especially Richard E. Grant and Patton Oswalt and Lucy Lawless, like, as stars in this film. Like, it's really cool to have other to have that kind of like prestige in that kind of like streaming movie, because I don't think we're going to get it anywhere else. It gave me very heavy Witcher vibes. I don't know if you guys play video games, but I play The Witcher 3 especially, and that felt like very precedent for me. And again, the gore is perfect. The gore is perfect.
Oh,
It's
God,
It's
yeah.
so good.
It's so awesome.
Especially for the rotoscope that they have, because it's aggressive, but it's not too aggressive. But
Right.
again, it's still
jarring.
like
Jarring.
it's still jarring.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's what I kind of loved about it, because they
Me
knew
too.
how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. I like the Inquisitor. I like the magic aspect. Like it's a perfect fantasy horror film, but I feel like if it were live action, they wouldn't be able to make it. You
No
know?
way.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
no.
It's gotta be
No way.
cheaper.
No
Right.
way.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
cheaper
The
to
effects
do that.
budget alone, for God's
Was
sake.
Right.
Yeah.
that was
Exactly.
nuts.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, which is why I'm thinking about like Robert Eggers' The Northman, and like I'm glad he was able to make that film because it has some parallels to a certain extent, but it's just like I'm so glad that even like the opening of the eye and its
Yeah.
chest.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was
so rad.
fantastic. And
Oh,
like
so cool.
the like spatial just the like the uh just just the uh just just the just the spatial aspect of it. I don't
You're
know.
getting lost, dude. A
It's
lot of that
all right.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm
A
getting
lot of that
lost.
stuff.
all the damn time.
A lot of that stuff with the eyeball and stuff reminded me of Liquid TV. Do you remember that, or Liquid Television?
Oh yeah,
I have,
dude.
yeah.
Neon
Yeah.
Flux. That
Yeah.
that that,
Oh,
that close up of
gosh,
the
yeah.
eyeball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was
Most
the guy who lived in
recently-
the brain? Remember
there
that?
was,
The head. That was
yeah, the
the
head.
head.
Yes, remember that mess?
head.
Oh my god, that was such
That
a
was so
weird show.
weird.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, and like yet
And
I
the
was drawn to it,
Max.
just like
That
Neon
was
Flux and
back-
every other one of them.
Back when
Yeah.
I also thought I thought that the last half had almost a like a Mad Max Fury Road kind of like aspect to it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Especially with the goggles
oh, the
and
bird
whatnot.
people. Yeah.
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 So
What'd you give it,
I'd
Dave?
say it's an 8. Yeah.
Right on. Well, it's,
Unanimous 8.
no, Jason gave it a 5.
I'm the only
Oh,
So it's not approved. It's not approved. It's got to be
Oh.
across the board.
8.
Can't win them all, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't recommend not watching it.
If you like animation, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad that Shudder made this thing because I
Yep.
know Netflix is like veering away from it. Like
Right.
I don't
Did-
think.
did Shudder make it, or did they just like?
Yeah, it's a
buy
Shudder
it?
original.
Well, they
No,
could
I
have just
know, but
No,
bought
I
I'm
it.
sure-
rented it.
No,
off
they
of
bought
Amazon
it. Yeah, it
before.
was an
Yeah,
exhibition thing. Yeah,
Because
for
if
sure.
it took
Oh,
7
gotcha. Yeah,
years,
all right.
how long Shudder
Yeah.
been around?
Yeah.
Have they been working on this fucking thing since?
Right,
the
exactly.
inception?
No.
I can't.
Yeah,
No, I
7
think
years,
I think
man.
someone
They released it. They released it wide on their platform, though.
Yeah.
So that's
they had their
really
own
cool.
financing and then made it a Shudder original. From
Yeah,
my
yeah.
understanding.
They bought it and
RLJ
slapped their names on it.
Was international. And
Oh, yeah.
U.S. is Shudder.
All right, it is time for Jean.
I got it.
What? What the fuck, Dave?
Damn
What is that
Sorry.
sound? Is that you?
No.
Okay, never mind. Jesus Christ.
All right,
Okay.
take 2.
All right, it is time for Jean Paul Mantilla's trailer trash. What's up?
All right, guys. So my first pick today is a movie that if you watch it, you're going to be like, this looks very familiar, but not. It's 1977's Death Game.
Oh.
2 young girls come home to a businessman's family. While the family's away, it's the guy's birthday, and they end up tying him up and torture him and trash his house. Anybody know what this sounds like?
I'm lost, man.
All right.
Did you already tell us?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
it's
Knock
Death
knock,
Game.
like knock
It is
knock.
Knock Knock. Very good.
See,
Oh,
hello.
cool.
Yes,
There
I
you
love
go,
that
yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
That's
Eli
my
Roth.
favorite.
Eli
Hell
Roth
yeah.
saw
That's like
this
the
movie.
best twisted psycho girl movie ever.
Yeah, Eli Roth saw this movie and Death Game and decided to steal it and make it his own. So
Oh, okay.
here's
Let's-
the original
that's rad.
version of Knock Knock
Let's see
Death
it.
Game.
Let's see it.
Hi, George. Hi, George.
Donna and Jackson are every man's fantasy.
Let me hug you and kiss you. Love you, George. I want you so much.
Erotic.
I'm glad we knocked
I
on
love
your
it.
door, George.
I hope I don't have to blur anything in this trailer, John Paul.
It's
I
got the
forget.
right music.
I hope you do.
It does.
And one man's nightmare.
Wow.
When Donna and Jackson play, they go all the way.
I love that narration.
The highlight of the evening is a very special game. Death Game. The object is to stay alive.
What the fuck?
Donna and Jackson have a game for the man in their lives. A game he'll always remember, but never cherish.
The court is now in session. The defendant is charged with 2 counts. Statutory rape. Well, I'm going to take a quick shower and get nice and fresh for you. 2 counts. Assault and battery to minors. I want to make love to you. George.
What's going on?
So much breakable shit.
Chasing me all over the house. I tried to get away, but he was too fast. Yes. And he threw me on the ground, and he started to. Then he ripped off my blouse.
The wrong trailer.
Fucking looks like Sherry Moon.
The court finds the defendant, George
It does,
Manning
doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
guilty. Here's your last supper. You better eat it, because in a little while you're going on a very long trip.
Donna and Jackson love to live, and they love to play. Their way. Death Game.
That's a good turn.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So yeah,
The cautionary tale of opening the door to 2 lovely ladies, right?
that's right. So
I think I
Yes.
know those girls. I know those.
So yeah, it is free on YouTube, but the remastered did just come out on Blu-ray by Grindhouse. So I bought the Blu-ray. It's pretty amazing. I've been waiting for this movie for quite some time. And yes, the remake done by Eli Roth is Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves.
It's
And
it's an actual
Okay.
remake.
I
Okay.
mean, Eli Roth does not mention that it's a remake, but it's the same story.
He
Yeah,
Tarantino'd it.
Girl,
He just lifted
is
a
white
lot of
in it?
elements from it.
he does. Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy Eli Roth, but when I first saw Knock Knock, I'm like, I've seen this movie before. And when I was,
What's he
working at a
done?
video
What names
store-
me Eli Roth movies? Because I don't think I like him.
Hostel.
Hostel.
Cabin Fever.
Cabin
I've
Fever,
never seen that
yeah,
one.
Cabin
That's
Fever.
the one everybody
That's his
recommends,
first.
but I don't.
Torture
Yeah.
Porn. I
That was
mean,
fun.
Yeah, I don't
Green
like that shit.
Inferno.
Never watched that
Green
either.
Inferno was cool.
The House with Clocks, which was a really good kids movies, which is really
Oh,
crazy
is
to
that
believe.
the
Which is
Jack
kind
Black?
of insane.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Eli Roth.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now I really.
Wow.
Jack
Yeah.
Black and Eli Roth.
Yeah,
Sign me
and-
up, frig up.
And this year he's got
Shit.
the Borderlands movie coming out.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Borderlands
wife?
video game, right?
That's correct. With Kevin Hart and Jack Black.
Who's Eli Roth's wife? I don't even know who.
I think that she's in it. Is she? Is she one of the girls
Is
in
she?
it?
Is
I
she
don't
the
know. I mean, I
blonde?
know he dated Armin, whatever her name is, the one that was also with Ben Affleck. I forget her name, but she's also in Knock Knock.
Oh, maybe.
Armin
I don't know.
Andreas. But
Anyways,
What else we got?
What's your
so
next?
what else
Yeah.
we got? We got because I have to stay with Bran and continue my love of Troma. Yes, Aaron's
Yes.
favorite.
I love
And,
Troma,
the
but
son
I-
of gun wielding woman gets
It's
murdered
like-
by neo Nazis.
It's
and
like
punks.
it's like he likes fucking with me, you know, like it's just
Say
not-
it. Say
not
it. What's the
good.
movie, Aaron?
surf Nazis must
There's
die.
Nazis
Oh,
must
fuck yeah.
die!
Fuck yeah.
Sometime in
I've
the
seen
near
that.
future, a major earthquake will lay waste to the entire California coastline. From out of the rubble will rise a menace far more terrifying
Shake it
than
off.
death and destruction. Surf Nazis.
Who rules the beaches?
Yes.
Who rules
of the surfers. The
The
beautiful
Hitler picture.
beaches, once the crown jewels of
Jesus.
California, are now
It's
ruled
good.
by
I love
ruthless
it. I love
gangs.
this movie.
Only one person is powerful enough, daring enough, brave enough to stop them. Only one person can ensure that surf Nazis must die.
I want to buy a gun. You talking white trash, but I'm gonna be shooting something that'll take the head off.
You know what? I don't think I've even ever watched it all the way through because I do not. I do not remember that.
I like this.
Totally need to rewatch it.
Leroy's mama.
So if I haven't seen that,
I think
later-
my wife would love this.
Then there was the Terminator. Now comes an action film of relentless excitement.
Aaron, it's relentless excitement.
I mean, this
Trumma's the king of sloth.
but this looks better than what I remember. It's not like I didn't try to watch this movie.
Surf Nazis must
mean-
I
die.
have never tried.
Whoa.
See, you're probably thinking of Surf Nazis Must Die Part 2, the really
No.
bad one.
I've
That's
seen both
probably-
of them.
I'm a sucker for Troma. I saw the artwork for that VHS back in the 90s.
Mhm.
I rented it and I fucking didn't get through it because I thought it was boring. I was like, good lord. But I don't, like I said, I don't remember that black lady, and that looks awesome.
You're a grown man now.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to watch it.
My favorite trauma movie is Poltergeist.
That's one
That's
of
a
my
great one.
favorites
It's
too. yeah.
it's fantastic.
great.
Chef's kiss.
So gross.
Like
There's-
Lloyd Kaufman. God
I
damn.
mean, there's Mother's Day.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
Mother's
but
Day.
top of the
Mother's Day.
heap for me.
Toxic.
is,
Yeah, I mean, everyone says the Toxic Avenger, and it's about to be remade. But
Terror Firmer. Have you
Firmer,
seen that one?
Firmer. Yeah,
That's my favorite
Oh,
one.
that's an old one.
Yeah, it's like 99, I think.
I was
or
gonna
something.
say.
Another trauma.
Oh god, that is an old one now.
minus the old
Oh.
Romeo and Juliet.
Mhm. Yeah, the 90s were a really long time ago, guys.
Yeah. No, they weren't.
We know.
Got your
Yeah.
face.
All right, so guys, I'm joining you next month, and I decided to pick my pick and share with you the sequel to 1997's highest grossing film of all time.
The
It's a
sequel?
It,
Yeah.
If you watch this movie, you'll realize it is the sequel
Oh
to
god.
Titanic. That's right, Titanic 666.
Oh gosh.
Now on Tubi.
I'm excited.
I'm on the deck of the
Oh,
Titanic
Tubi.
when I started hearing something.
Dun, dun, dun.
Evil Titanic.
110 years.
You know, I trust Tubi, really. I do at this point.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the
it's the
original.
best streaming service.
Yeah, the Hellblazers was really fun. I'm looking forward to
It's
this.
the best one.
Okay, it's gonna be the time of my life.
Cosplayers, mediums, relatives, and as you know,
You know, I posted this
Oh my
trailer
God.
on
Oh my
TikTok,
god.
and one of the things that people kept saying is, "Why would you get on a boat named Titanic?" Which I mean, makes sense.
On behalf of the White Star Lines, we'd like to welcome you aboard this maiden voyage of Titanic 3.
Titanic 3.
you thought you could just steal these from their final resting place?
I preserve
Oh
them
shit.
so their memories can live on.
Pablo.
want to know what hidden treasures
No.
underground?
Okay.
They can't afford him.
So the redhead in this movie,
absolutely not.
I'll give you little fun facts. She was 7 months pregnant while filming this role.
So she's always
Oh, that
holding a
dude.
box or something.
Yes, there's always something in front of her. And the captain's name is Rose. See, I mean, it ties in with 1997's
Now that-
Titanic.
Why would it sink again?
That CGI ghost. Oh my god.
I mean, come on.
Oh.
They can't afford Rob Lowe. You think they can afford good CG? Come on.
But they can't afford real ghosts.
Titanic 666, guys.
I'm in. I'm
I
in.
feel like I would like
Fully
it better
in.
than the original, you know?
Probably.
I'm like the
Fully
one
in.
girl who doesn't like Titanic. I didn't like it, man. Yeah, I think I like Titanic 666 though. It looks up my alley. I like
we
it.
go.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's do it.
It's
I like
free on
the evil
Tubi.
spin on Titanic.
And Aaron, Surf Nazis Must Die is free on Vudu.
We'll see if
you
I
wanna
have
watch
time for it. I don't know.
I
We'll see.
mean,
We'll
if
see.
you have time.
He's
If you have
busy.
time.
Busy.
He's
A
going to
lot
be
of-
busy watching Titanic
A lot of
666.
reading to do and things.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jean Paul, get out of here.
So we'll
Bye,
see you next
guys.
month.
See you next
See you,
month, buddy.
dude.
There we go. All right, let's move into 1971's A Bay of Blood, also known by a bunch of other different names that I didn't write down. The murder of a wealthy countess, which was erroneously deemed suicide, triggers a chain reaction of brutal killings in the surrounding Bay Area, as several unscrupulous characters tried to take over her large estate. Directed by Mario Bava, who did Black Sunday, The Evil Eye, Black Sabbath, and many, many more. Written by Mario Bava, Giuseppe Zaccarillo, and Filippo Ottani. Every time, man. Every time. Jason, I know you got some information on this.
Well,
one.
so listen, I don't know if this is legit, but this is what I found. Tagline: the second movie rated V for violence. Distributed by Nuova Linnae Cinematografica.
Hey.
This was out on Blu-ray through Arrow, early 2000s, but it's long out of print. But recently done by Kino. That's the copy I have. I think it looks great, so I recommend it. It's only like $17 on Amazon.
There you go. All right, Lisa, what do you think?
Okay. Oh my God, Bay of Blood. Okay, so where do I start? So first off, huge fan of the Italians. Okay, so Dario Argento, just all of them. Okay, so this one to me is iconic because, I mean, let's be real. Friday the 13th stole so much from it, right? I mean, okay, we have it all. We've got hot Italian girls. We have a plethora of crazy characters that come at all angles. We have the story of the girl inheriting the, creepy place. We've got amazing kills. This movie to me has it all. It's iconic. It's legendary. I absolutely love it from start to finish. It's one of my favorites. If it is on, I will sit and watch it. Even though it does drag at times, I appreciate it each and every time. I love it to death. I love the parallels. I love, especially if I've watched it right after I've seen, let's say, Friday the 13th, and I can draw the parallels between the scenes, like the Kevin Bacon scene. I love that anyone who has sex in it gets killed. I love that they have idiot girls that are skinny dipping. I love the camera angles, that it's almost from the murderer's perspective at times. I love that it creeps along. From the first kill with the old lady in the wheelchair, to me, it just grabs you. I love it. You have this eerie scene where she's like hanging and gurgling, and it's like so terrible. And you have it from the killer's perspective, and you think you know who the killer is, but you don't. I love it. To me, you cannot say enough great things about this movie. It's one of my favorites, and if it's on, I'll watch it. It's like Goodfellas, Casino, all those great ones. To me, this one is up there. I love it. And for me, also,
that's so cool.
Amazing. I love all his work. I really do. I really do. I'm a fan of the Italians. What can I say? I love it.
So what'd you give it?
It sounds like a fan to me. Oh, no.
Awesome.
She cliffhangered us. What? Tune in next week.
She said what she
Lisa's
needed to say, and
ratings.
she's out.
Yeah, she's like,
Done with people.
Yeah.
That was good.
How can you beat that? Dave, I should have told you. She was on TV. Like, she was a news girl. So it's like it's like boom.
Yeah, we're just some friggin' schmucks. Like,
She has her notes in her head. I have to write all my thoughts.
I was just like, yeah.
And I have to.
Well, hopefully
I'm just here to hang out and talk.
And sometimes I can't
right.
Hopefully she comes back, but we'll continue on. She said what she needed to say.
Yeah, she said,
yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm out.
We'll get her rating later, I guess.
And we're done.
The first thing that hits me about this movie is the music. It's like the 70s style, beautiful compositions. The
every Italian movie, man. Like their music is on point.
It's important. It's important to make it feel right.
Huge part.
Their music is definitely
the composer is Stelvio Cipriani. He also did music for Nightmare City, Piranha 2, The Spawning, and over 200 other movies, exploitation.
I can't believe how many Italian films are influenced by our conventional conventional horror films. Like, it's unbelievable how much DNA this movie has.
Oh, yeah.
what we have for the next 20 years of filmmaking, of horror
I mean,
filmmaking.
this guy's worked in everything. His
Mhm.
music was used in Death Proof, Red Dead Revolver.
It's
has some of this stuff.
fantastic.
And after watching this, I'm not really that familiar with giallo stuff, but I think I really like it, and unexpectedly, because normally I don't like slow kind of
I told you, man, it's
stuff like that. But
it's taken over.
it's like vibe and tone. It's all about vibe and tone. I don't know if they still
And
make
music.
Do they still make movies like this? I don't. Do the Italians?
No,
go
they
there?
don't. No, it's
Their
too fast
film
paced.
industry is
No.
But I don't think there's any way to touch these movies. Like a movie of this caliber is really, you can't remake this kind of feel or vibe or anything. You just can't
Or at
replicate
least
it.
you can't watch it in the theater. It would be maybe a streaming film, but like there is so much Italian DNA in modern horror movies that are just there.
Yeah.
I just think that, like, especially this movie, every frame is artfully conceived. Like they frame it and shoot it with skill. It's really it's beautiful. And this is actually my first Mario Bava film. I know should have seen all those old ones I mentioned, but they just never really appealed to me. So now I want to go back and check those things out.
This is my first one as well.
I don't know if Black Sunday is any good, or Black Sabbath, whatever.
It's cool.
They're probably really old, and you got to take them for what they are. But I love so many things about this movie, especially, but not limited to, the manic bongos that play when the chase is happening. One dude's one dude's got this weird sort of mullet thing that I liked. There's this late night Italian dance party that is really funny. They've got I love seeing stuff from the 70s that doesn't make sense to me. Like they have a record player, but also that record player can hold like 6 bottles of wine like around it. And it's like, why did that furniture exist for this, for these sexy late night Italian parties?
Make sexy Italian party. Yeah.
The effects work is so good in this movie,
It's
especially
an Italian party.
For as early as this was. The effects are fantastic. And my favorite thing is, I love it when they unveil a corpse and there's like a snake on it, or a spider, or whatever. There's a fucking octopus on this,
and it looks disgusting.
It
They're
looked
disgusting.
awesome.
For what
Well,
reason?
this is also a callback too, because
it was squid. It was the squid guy. Simon was squid fishing. Don't you remember him just taking a bite out of a damn
also
squid?
her father died and he revealed it.
Oh, that's true.
And
yeah,
it was just disgusting.
Just
Yeah.
still very strange. He didn't.
And then he
knock the
just threw
octopus
it into the bay.
Yeah.
He just killed it.
But the movie does kind of lose me a little bit at the end. There's like this extended 70s style knife tussle and a twist involving 2 kids that I never remember seeing in the rest of the movie. Do you guys remember those kids? I don't remember there being kids at all. So
Yeah,
and
I believe they were.
Yeah.
I believe they were only seen a little bit. Like, don't you remember they broke a clown head thing? Just don't you remember like a tree? No,
it was just them in the RV.
It was a smash cut. Yeah, it was a smash cut of them breaking some ceramic clown head and cleaning it up and stuff like that.
Okay, well, I missed that shit. I was gonna give this thing a 10, but they didn't quite land the plane for me at the end, so I'll give it an 8. It works for me.
Yeah. So between yours and her review, you guys I agree with both of you. Italian slasher, and this is what I was saying at the beginning of the show. This is one of the forefathers, the grandfathers of the subgenre of the slashers. Like Dave was saying, yes, in modern horror, American horror, there is, but specifically the slasher genre. And there's just the score again. There's no mistaking the Italian music. They nailed it as they always do. The first 2 acts are kind of slow. really takes its time with the characters in this, introducing everybody, and there's kind of a lot going on, so that kind of slows down the pace a little bit too, I think. But the third act is where it shines for me. You get good kills, one of the best beheadings that I can think of. I mean, I haven't seen a live beheading, but that quick shot, like you can see the spine, you can see the inner work. You don't really get that angle, I guess, a whole lot. You just see the blood squirting up from the neck. Good effects, especially for 1971. That elevates it, I believe. I like the settings. I like the indoor, the interior, and the outdoor scenes. And some of the interior shots almost had like a Hammer production vibe to it. So at times I felt like I was watching a Hammer slasher, which was great. And then right from the get-go, you have, well, the first 5 minutes you get the first kill of the movie, but then they have the black gloves like in a Giallo movie. So there's just so much good about this movie, except for the ending. I hate the ending. Every time this is probably my third time watching this, and every time I'm like, God bless it. Like I forget about it, and then it happens, and then it pisses me off every time. So I'm with you, Frank. Had there been a better ending, this was a 10 for me, but I give it an 8, which is still approved. Still.
As long as Dave enjoyed it,
Well, yeah, I'm saying my 8, an 8 is still an approved score.
It's an approved score,
Yeah.
Dave?
No, John.
The best thing I thought about this
No,
movie
John, it's John. Oh, I fucked it up.
sorry.
I fucked it up. No, we got to go in order.
All right. Sorry, Dave. All right.
There's rules, man. There's rules.
I'm always trying to cut somebody off or forget somebody. I totally forgot about Randy that one time.
It's usually Randy.
Yeah.
You've done it a few times.
I've got it on speaker view now, so it's just completely weird to me. But anyways, John, go.
All right. So yeah, Bay of Blood. I saw it once before and I didn't remember much about it. But it's really good. Watching it this time around, I'd read more about it and how like kind of prototypical it was about the slasher place. I mean, the spear, that double spear, the famous Friday the 13th double spear is so much cooler in this one. Like see her moving them around and stuff,
Yeah, she almost still looked like she was still trying to rub one out.
Finish it off.
Like flailing.
Well, fuck,
flailing
she was
around.
dying. Whatever. She was dying. Might as
No
well.
rules.
Yeah, might as well. What else you gonna do? Got this. Yeah. I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah. Oh my God. So and the famous Friday the 13th Part 2 marking the wheelchair cross slice with that reverse. What are those? I don't know, those curved almost sickle knife things,
like
yeah,
Like
those are
sights.
sort
No,
of, but
whatever
not
the thing
really.
is,
They're like
it's
just
like a-
hand blades. They're just like handheld cutters. I don't know what the
It's like a
proper name
weed
is.
trimmer. or
So
something.
the little redhead girl is the same little redhead girl from Deep Red,
Oh, really?
and she's the ticket taker in Demons.
Oh. Well.
So, yeah, a little bit of
How
little bit
about
of
that
trivia there.
resume?
Yeah, right. But like, so basically, everyone's a bad guy in this, except for those teenagers or whatever they were. Everyone's a bad guy, and the Countess, except for the Countess. That was a really good hanging scene. I wonder if Argento was like, you know what, that hanging scene was pretty brutal, because he worked with Bava a lot. Yeah, he was like his AD or some, I don't know. He had some real good position on the crew, and he got to learn a lot from him, like working right next to him. So a lot of what Bava did, he's in God, I hope I'm not Blood and Black Lace.
Yeah.
That one, I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that's a Bava. That was like one of those ones with the, lots of lights, colored lights and stuff. That's like Argento's thing. Well, Bava, he, learned that from Bava. So that I love the decapitation. That was so cool. Really good. That spine and the squirt, love it. And a frequent Fulci collaborator, Dardano Sacchetti, gets a story by credit. So, and that also landed on the Video Nasty list. Did you guys know that?
Oh no.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
This is a Video Nasty.
It does not seem like a 1971 film. I mean,
no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, totally. So I gave this one an 8, just because I had to watch it a few times.
What do you think about the ending?
Oh, it's funny. I was just like,
so
it was such but you know what though? It was such an unexpected thing to happen.
Kind of still has
it's just as
that same feeling. That same feeling you get, at least for me, the first time I watched April Fool's Day.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big fuck you.
It is kind of a big fuck you.
Mario Bava might as well have just popped up at the end and went.
That's what. Yeah, right. He just gave up.
Yeah.
Like, I gave you gold up until the last 30.
You know what though? Those people were fucking despicable too. They had to get something. They couldn't.
There's so many films.
Everyone
like that,
was a damn bad
where
guy.
they just they got third act problems.
What can you do?
Oh, it all, some giallo can drag on a little bit. And it did.
For sure.
But I really love those interiors, the super wide interiors. Like they were obviously put up in a corner and put the widest angle lens possible. And just
those zooms were so fantastic too.
Yeah, and they teased
and the zooms
eye.
weren't cheesy.
They would zoom in on the eye, and I would keep waiting for something. You know how they are.
Nah, Fulci was the eye stuff. Fulci was the eye guy.
It's not. Well, Argento's got some too, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but
there wasn't any eye stuff in
this. They just kept teasing. No, there was
no eye stuff.
But there
Zooming,
was no
close-ups of the eyes because who's watching
no piece
who.
of wood. Slowly being shoved.
I thought one of them popped out at one point or another. I don't know.
Think so.
It's been a minute since I watched it.
I don't believe so.
What you got, Dave?
Oh, did John rate it? Did he give him a rating? Or did I miss it?
I gave it an 8.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Dave, you're on to you now. Finally.
I just think this is a really good precursor to a lot of slasher films that we all love. It's like even that beginning sex scene where it's love isn't love without cuddling after, and I don't know. It just felt so familiar, even though it was something that I knew came before everything I've ever seen. The wardrobe too was fantastic with the turtlenecks and the denim jackets were fantastic. Everything was fantastic, and you have this classic slasher where all the teens are making mistakes and then they get killed after. That's classic horror. That's just what it is.
Where it all came from.
Yeah, and it was really great seeing it with a different lens. Especially with the score. I love the music. I loved it. It was like that was probably the best part of this movie. I just felt like the score was great. And the bugs too.
Oh yeah.
When he had this room full of bugs with the gypsy, and they had their own thing going on, and I don't know, it felt great.
Romantic.
They
Yeah,
were married.
almost. Yeah. Well, yeah.
they
Also,
had a
you
thing
have
going
you have,
on. A marriage.
you have so you have two different couples that are like almost against each other towards the climax of the movie.
Yeah.
I guess. But I'll give it a 7. I'd say, I don't know. I've seen better horror movies, but that one was it was really good seeing like kind of a precursor of what 1971. So yeah,
let me jump in and tell you guys about this real quick, since we're talking like comparisons of like this being a precursor to slashers. If you guys haven't saw Peeping Tom,
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, that's real good.
That's such a good movie, and it's like what,
you got to check
50s
that
or
out, Dave.
60s
It's
or
so
something.
good.
I will.
Yeah, like early
Super
60s,
old, but
I believe.
It's very much a slasher. Like you get to see, like that was supposedly the first slasher ever made. And it
because I've
legit
seen
is a good
Italian
movie.
action movies, and like I've seen Italian like I've seen most of the Italian genre movies, but like not necessarily this one, because it's mostly American because they do speak English. So it's just
Yeah, there was no alternate.
I feel like
language.
this one
There I don't think there is. I think
it was just
that's
made
the way
in
some of
English,
these are
just dubbed in
no matter
English.
what. Yeah.
That's what I kind of figured.
The Blu-ray don't have any.
Yeah, I'd love to check it out.
Yeah, if there was one. I don't think so though, because like you said, it seems like they're literally saying
Yeah,
English
it would have
words,
been
so.
on either Air or Kino release.
Somewhat, yeah.
But okay, guys, I'll let you decide what you want to do. I have two things that we could do. We could either do both of them or just one or the other, because we've been on here for a while. I got another bracket. We could do that, or we could do horror sounds trivia, or both if you want to do both of them.
Is John just gonna murder us?
I like brackets, and
yeah,
John
let's
would
do
just
brackets.
win anyway. So.
Well, it's all horror sounds, so if we don't do it now, we'll do it next time or whatever. But
all right, I do want to do it sometime though. Sounds fun. That sounds fun.
So what do you think?
Fun for you.
Bracket,
dude.
Okay.
Bracket.
All right, this is a weird one. I tried to come up with some unique situations. The first face to face we have is the Monster Squad, and I wanted to see how.
Are we talking about what movie we?
Yeah,
like
what's the
better,
subject of?
No, these are characters against each other, battling it out.
Oh, all right.
So we're back to the the real deal. Monster Squad versus the Strangers. I wanted to see how they would do against the Strangers. Like a serious bunch of murderers.
Well, dude's got nards, so we got that covered.
I just didn't know if the general brutality of the Strangers would be the
Strangers,
it'd be a lot for them.
The three masked
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What Monster Squad?
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
there's more of them. There's strength in numbers.
We're talking about Dracula.
No, we're talking.
No, the kids.
Oh, the kids.
Monster Squad
kids.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
like
shit.
No brainer. What are we talking about here? Oh, I got you now.
Okay, so Monster Squad sans Frankenstein's monster, right?
Yeah,
he's
he's one of the monsters. We can't consider him.
But he's part of the squad though.
Okay, yeah, it's up to you guys. Do you want to consider the
I mean, he already said strangers, so yeah, legit. The strangers, they're just
strangers.
Kids. Yeah, the strangers.
Yeah.
That's what I say, dude.
This isn't Home Alone.
Okay, up next, Tucker and Dale from Tucker and Dale Against Evil versus Evil. Tuckle. We got Tuckle and Dale versus the babysitter crew. The kids from the babysitter. Those evil kids.
I mean, Tucker and Dale is just lucky. So
yeah,
lucky
they're
and dumb. I think they win.
Dumb luck. It's just, yeah, I think they'd pull it out. I feel like Tucker and Dale would get them
just by chance.
Yeah, just because I mean, look how much chance happened to those people though? Didn't like some fluky shit happen, right? It wasn't all.
Yeah, there was
like,
definitely
fluky, like, didn't Bella Thorne like accidentally impale herself or I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think they killed anyone.
Bella Thorne.
I think it's the same level of skill on both parties, basically.
Yeah, they're all incompetent, and Tucker and Dale are just cool though.
They have luck on their side.
All right, yeah, I'm in with.
They're
John.
good people.
Yeah.
They're good people.
I like that take. I'm down with that take.
It'll be funny if we have them face off against
the fucking strangers.
Up next, the Dream Warriors versus the demons from the movie Demons.
Dream Warriors.
I'm saying demons because the Dream Warriors really only are effective in their dreams, and the demons are right there in your face.
Oh, so they're without their powers?
We're not in a dream.
Yeah, see, that's so weird because we're not living in either universe.
Unless the Dream Warriors can trick the demons into just falling asleep. And then...
Sure, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he doesn't have any power.
I mean, the demons. Okay, so Kincaid don't got his strength. Joey ain't got his sonic boom. Yell. Like that's not why.
I imagine the Dream Warriors.
How about these teenagers? How about these teenagers versus demons?
It's just a conversation to have, I like to think that the Dream Warriors fell asleep trying to, become powerful, and then the demons just kill them and while they're sleeping.
Oh wait, I got it.
But the Dream Warriors do have to
Nancy will
sleep.
pull their dream selves into the real world. Got it.
All right.
Dream Warriors.
Oh, you're saying Dream Warriors?
Yep.
Oh no,
Dream Warriors.
I'm saying
Nancy
demons.
will pull them into the real world.
Dave, where you at?
It's really
Dream Warriors. I don't. Yeah,
hey,
I don't.
you.
I don't know about
Okay.
the demons.
Well, I got this.
I have an
coin
insane
here.
plot.
That's what. All right.
It is a
Oh, we're just flipping
pleasure
a
to
coin.
meet you.
We have to. There's no one
Let's
to
go.
both sides.
Frank, what are you starting out on?
I got a heads on the top.
All
So-
right, then
What, so
we'll
what,
call
heads,
tails.
demons?
We'll call tails that it's demons.
Tails is demons.
Yep.
Head.
Oh,
Wow, I can't believe you didn't say heads demons. Jeez.
So Dream
I
Warriors.
always,
gets the
I, always,
right-
I always go the opposite. Whatever you're starting out on, I go.
Oh, wow.
It seems to work when I flip it.
Okay. Well, we'll see how.
Wow, I can't
I'm sure that'll
believe
happen
Albert
again.
did that. Oh my god.
Okay, we got.
Wow.
We got the Ghoulies from the movie Ghoulies versus Billy Peltzer from Gremlins. Can he handle the Gremlins? Can he handle the Ghoulies?
Ghoulies.
Ghoulies.
They're demonic.
I'm gonna say ghoulies.
They're
Yeah,
they're
ghoulies are
demons,
fucked up.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Billy. Okay.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, the ghoulies are fucked
He
up,
doesn't
man.
belong.
All right, we got the Losers Club from It versus Art the Clown. Where we're going different clown this time. Can they defeat Art?
I mean,
I don't think so.
Yeah, this
unless they have an orgy. I don't know.
Art does not rely on magic whatsoever. He's just going to kill them.
He is not a magic clown.
Yeah, they're just kids, right?
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
they'll-
saying if they're having more fun than him, then
How about? I mean, if they're kids, they're definitely dead. If they're adults,
They're still dead.
Yeah.
Art the Clown.
I mean, he's a real.
I still think
he's a bastard.
I still think they would. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I'm saying
do the
Art.
toss.
Okay.
What are you starting out on?
Tails on the top.
Go heads.
So heads is Art.
Heads for Art. Let's
There
go,
you go.
baby.
Tails.
Heads
kind of-
for Art.
There it is. All right, cool. He's all right. So he just
50-50.
Halloween kills his way through the whole Losers Club. Cool.
All right, we got old.
That's the exact scene. That's what's gonna happen. They're all
Oh, yeah,
gonna be
for sure.
around him, badass music, and then he's
Yeah, no problem.
And then he's like Eddie Gordo shit.
not if they all fuck each other.
What does that do, Dave?
He's talking
It
about the
creates
orgy in the
power.
book.
If you not read the book,
Hell no. I don't read books, Dave.
No.
I'm dumb.
The kids had like a little orgy in the It book.
Thank
Well,
you, John. Thank
yeah,
you
but that
for
might stop
explaining-
Pennywise or I don't
explaining
know.
my joke.
I don't know. Pennywise might not
They,
like.
they wasn't landing.
Well, no,
Dave.
it was like a denouement. It was like a denouement for them.
Well.
Anyways, let's move
Right
on. Tommy Jarvis, you'll all remember him from the Friday the 13th films, versus Michael Myers. How does he do against that character?
Michael Myers.
Myers.
I think you're right. I'm still wondering how he got
Wait,
Jason in that damn lake. What
is this a supernatural Michael Myers, or is this
Aren't they all?
present day? I don't think so. I don't know, because the last movie didn't really.
This current iteration is not supernatural, Michael. It's just, but still,
I think either way.
He's.
I just watched
Michael.
I just watched part 6 the other day, and the whole rock.
All right, well then Michael Myers. For
Dude
sure.
moves a whole fucking boulder into a boat.
Yeah.
Right.
And then throws it from the
Yeah.
boat into the water.
The man's a monster.
Impossible. Anyways,
Sure.
we're saying Michael Myers wins that.
Yeah, we're saying Michael wins that.
Ash Williams versus Machete.
Ash
Williams. Ash.
Yep.
I don't
A
know.
chainsaw win.
Groovy, baby.
Machete
chainsaw
swung through a window. I
broomstick.
saw him do it in the movie.
Yeah, fuck Danny Trejo.
Ew.
Hey,
He gives up free tacos.
Whoa.
We're gonna go
I'm
Ash.
with Dave. I'm with Dave.
What?
What?
with
Ash
Dave.
Campbell? Come on.
Ash
On
Campbell.
everything.
Oh, Ash. Ash Williams.
Ash
Yeah,
wins. Ash wins.
Oh, Ash Williams. Oh, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've done that same exact thing. All right, we got Zool from Ghostbusters versus Ellen Ripley. I picked Zool because somebody on TikTok said I should have paired Zool against what's his fucking name? The guy from Ghostbusters 2.
Vigo.
What? Vigo?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not Gozer. Hands
Gozer.
down.
Zool, Zool versus Gozer? Zool. Or no, Gozer
wait a minute.
versus Vigo?
I'm getting so fucking confused.
I know.
Which one is
Gozer-
Zool?
Zool's one of the
Zool is-
dogs.
Yeah.
Zool's one of the dogs. He's
Zool
he's
is-
one of the gatekeepers.
But Zool
Gozer's
is
the boss.
Yeah.
Sigourney
There is
Weaver,
no
right?
Vigo.
Sigourney Weaver is Zool
She's possessed by Zool.
versus Ellen Ripley. That's what I want. The possessed
Oh,
Zool
Versus
version of
okay.
Sigourney Weaver versus Ellen Ripley.
Ellen Ripley.
Ripley, because she'd just shoot up Dana and Zool would just go somewhere else.
Yeah. There is no Dana, only Zool.
Or there's no Ripley, there's only Zool. So
There we
Zool
go.
wins.
Zool wins.
Zool wins by proxy.
You know, now that I think about it, I did get that wrong. They did say Gozer. I chose Zool. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but
Once
Vigo,
again, that's why I don't read, Dave.
Wait, what?
I said,
So
once again-
Gozer, right? Gozer. We're
Yeah.
talking about Gozer, not Zool.
Well,
But like
I wanted-
Vigo
no.
against Gozer
I
would
completely-
be Vigo.
I completely confused it. I had Zool in the bracket, meaning Sigourney Weaver versus Sigourney Weaver. That's what I want.
Okay.
But
all
they
right.
had
Then
said
by
like,
choosing
Sigourney Weaver and
between-
Alien.
You're
What's the
choosing
choice
between possessed Dana Barrett versus Ellen Ripley.
Yes.
Ripley?
Yeah.
Ripley.
So we're saying Ripley then.
I'm saying Ripley.
Yeah, because the dog's not really powerful in her. Like,
Ripley.
yeah. Ripley can just shoot it down and then it'll just go somewhere else.
So we're all saying Ripley then.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she's also not from
God.
this world.
Boy, I
She's
made
from
that.
the future, so
I made that terrible, didn't I? Okay. Okay. Since the
I fucked you up though.
no, everything fucked me up. I was fucked up from Jump Street, but let's get the strangers moved on. They're facing off against the Sawyer family from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Which one?
The original.
The original. Okay.
What did they have a buy?
Yeah, there's a few of those.
All right. So they hit. So the
the
hitchhiker,
Sawyers.
the cook, and
Yeah.
and Leatherface.
The
Vers-
Sawyers.
versus
They're
who?
number one.
The three strangers. It's like the
Oh yeah. Oh. Leatherface by himself. We'll take
That's a good
them
For
out.
point.
sure. Yeah.
That's a good point.
But
Yeah,
the,
they're all-
the
they're all
hitchhiker will
decrepit.
totally get in on it.
Oh yeah, he'd get a taste.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, no, they were on the
Fuck
verge
yeah,
of
you
death
would.
anyway.
Okay, the ghoulies moved on and they are facing off against Angela from Night of the Demons.
Angela.
That's where I'm at.
I guess Angela, because they're small. She can eat.
I have
'em.
no skin in
She
this
can
game.
She
Yeah.
just seems more powerful. She just
Yeah, the ghoulies are more
scary.
servants than anything.
Yeah, whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
Or I should say they're more like henchmen. Ghoulies are more like henchmen.
Yeah, they're servants. True.
pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Dirty little pawns.
Dirty little
Peasants.
pawns. All right, the Dream Warriors moved through after beating the demons surprisingly, and they're facing off against Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
Oh, Pyramid Head.
I mean, yeah.
Dream
Which-
Warriors.
It does seem like that's sort of in a dream realm, like right, like Silent
A
Hill.
Silent Hill. All right. Okay.
They might have an
Yeah,
edge.
Dream Warriors. Dream Warriors.
got a
Yeah,
cooler
Joey
song.
would. Joey, yeah, they do. Joey would explode his
No,
head. Joey would
I feel
explode
like-
his pyramid head.
You think so?
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Mm. I'm going with it because they have the power of docking. So
Oh, they dock each other?
no, well, I guess
Oh my God. No.
maybe they could. Maybe they could. They could. They could.
Maybe.
Oh, really? Okay, then. All right.
The
Dream
band-
Warriors.
the
The
band
fellas
docking.
could, anyways.
Yeah.
Depending on who's
okay.
circumcised, you know.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's fine.
God.
If that presents power, if that makes them more
We'll
powerful.
Oh,
never
does
know
it?
until we try. You know?
Yeah.
no.
Right.
That's how you
Yeah,
absorb
no.
another man's soul.
Yeah. No, I'm into that.
Oh,
yeah.
you
With our
Chinese finger
powers
trap 'em?
combined.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trapped.
Pyramid Head has nothing on that shit.
I just keep pulling and pulling and pulling and I can't get
Yeah,
out.
Pyramid
from the end.
Pyramid Head
Gotta
can't
push
even suck
in.
his own dick.
Pinch in the middle. You got to pinch in the middle. All right, let's get in here. Tucker and
He
Dale.
can't get down there.
We got Tucker and Dale. They survived, and now they're facing off against the killer clowns from outer space.
Whoa.
Killer clowns.
Yeah, I don't know if they got enough luck to
I don't think
survive
they-
the killer
I
clowns.
don't think they can.
They're from
Uh-uh.
outer space.
They'll see that cotton
Yeah.
candy and get lured right into the fucking spaceship.
Ah, you're right. You're right. They might join.
Yeah, they're
them.
way too dumb.
Damn it.
Killer clowns.
That's true.
They're so childlike.
Ah, fuck.
All
The
right.
killer clowns, though.
They had a
Yeah,
good run.
that's for sure. Okay, the Sawyer family versus Art the Clown.
Sawyer family.
Sawyer family.
Sawyers are number one.
Yep.
All right.
They're so decrepit.
Mike Myers versus the killer clowns from outer space.
Michael Myers.
For sure, right? He just kills them real quick. Like it's
Yeah,
not even-
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like they
could
put
you
him-
imagine them turning him
they
into
cut-
cotton
Like-
candy?
they cotton candy him up. He cuts his way out. you
Yeah,
know.
like
Yeah.
present day. Yeah.
Those little
even
popcorn
then, he
monsters
was-
might
he
fuck
was-
him up though. The little
He's a
popcorn
vicious
dudes.
human.
Oh, they'll
and
take
he
a
is-
bite out of them. Yeah, they'll
gotta-
do damage.
He's got a lot of trauma. You know, he can just
He
use
just wants
it
to
at
go
it.
home.
He might be
Right,
scared
right.
of clowns.
He might join
Yeah.
forces with them and just fly up into space and become part of their thing. He does like clowns. He wore the mask in the beginning.
But maybe that messed him up, you know?
It could be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Certainly.
say he slashes through him pretty easy though. Like
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Michael.
Yeah, baby.
He's angry.
All right, Dream Warriors versus Ash Williams. Good guy versus good guy. Why would this happen? What would this? Why would this be the scenario?
They got in the way.
I think Ash he has to do what he's got to do and cuts their heads off and buries them right
What
behind.
iteration of Ash though? Are we talking like
Just
Army
Ash.
of Darkness? Like he has. All right.
Well, he's the same level of badass in all the movies except for the first one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
he gets a little more power into him.
Are you
towards-
talking about,
towards
like,
Army of Darkness?
Yeah, he
Army
does
of
have
Darkness.
Darkness.
Garments.
Darmits.
Army of Dharmas and Greg.
Army
oh my
of
god.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have the powerful
Army of
grip.
Dharma and Greg.
Yeah, I say Ash. I mean, he's going to take care
Yeah.
of these teenagers pretty easily.
I mean, he
Sure.
he eats demons for breakfast. I think he can handle some teenage
He's been through
X-Men
time.
style
He
people.
gets it. You know.
Yeah.
All right, Ellen Ripley versus Angela from Night of the Demons.
Ripley.
I mean, Angela's supernatural. She's a demon. So, I mean,
It's going to be
will
hard.
bullets, will fire? Was she susceptible to fire?
I don't think so, dude. She's a demon. Like, I don't
She
know.
is a demon. Well, then I think Angela would win.
And bullets
I don't know.
does it? She gives a gun a blowjob in part 3, and just sucks the bullets right out, and it's like a whole
Yeah,
thing.
Ellen ain't no amount of power loader is gonna help her. So
And she can just make Angela can make more demons too. So like, yeah, I don't think
this ain't.
Yeah, but I
this
don't
ain't
know. Like
Angela.
Ripley, Alien 3, like she did, like I don't know. She can shoot a basketball just the same.
Oh, that was Resurrection.
Oh, was that 4?
Yeah,
Was
Where
that
she
what the
just
David Fincher
threw
one?
it backwards. Where she
Yeah.
threw it back.
Yeah,
backwards.
yeah.
Yeah.
With Ron Perlman.
It's Angela. It's
that's true.
Yeah, it's Angela.
We only got a
Alright,
couple more face-offs here. The Sawyer family versus Michael Myers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hard one. The Sawyers are number 1 though.
Sawyer's are number 1, but are they beat Michael Myers?
Number 1.
Drayton's number 1.
You coon shits.
You nap-haired idiots.
I can't give away from the Sawyers. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I kind of like the Sawyers now. Like I wasn't about him, but now I'm all about it.
I got it. Oh.
Yeah, they could team up.
And then they'll make a killer chili out of Michael Myers at the end.
They could.
Hard shell
chili.
peppercorns.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm going Sawyer because I mean Leatherface versus Michael would be a good round, and then you throw in the rest.
Well,
of them.
Leatherface is too crazy. Like Michael's very slow and like methodical, and he's resilient as hell. But if he starts waving that chainsaw around,
Michael will deflect it.
with what?
His knife.
Ting ting ting.
He'll just ting. Yeah, right.
I'll take the chainsaw.
Yeah,
I'd love to see.
that's
that.
true. He's got reach. Yeah, the Sawyers, I guess they'd hack him up.
They are number 1. Ash Williams versus Angela from Night of the Demons. This is basically just a
Ash. This is Evil Dead.
Ash.
yeah.
What?
Ash,
Evil Dead
baby.
5. Yeah, Ash.
It's basically it.
What he does. Yeah.
It's his
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
It is
Now's
his
the
job.
real question is who wins, the Sawyer family or Ash? This is Leatherface versus Ash. I think that's probably
God,
a
I'd
comic
love
book,
to see
right?
that film.
It's a comic book, right? That is definitely a comic book.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
I mean,
Damn.
I'm gonna see if it is, and maybe there's not even a reason to discuss it. Maybe it's already been resolved.
It's Ash. It's Ash.
Yeah, I think it's Ash.
He's got the boomstick.
Chains, and
yeah.
yeah.
Their saws.
He's got
keep each other
unlimited
out.
ammo in that boomstick.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
and he's got a
And he's
chainsaw of
batshit
his own.
insane.
He's got a
Yeah, there is
chainsaw
a
of his
comic.
own.
It says Ash has his boomstick in his chainsaw hand. Leatherface has his chainsaw and various environmental elements, and Ash's boomstick has limited ammo. I could read the whole thing, but I suggest you go find the comic, I guess.
Cool.
I think Ash though.
I think it does. These people are saying Ash won, so I mean, how doesn't he? How are you going to kill Ash? You can't. But you could make it seem like Leatherface is dead, right? All right.
I mean,
anyway.
Jason
Ash
versus
has been-
Leatherface was a draw, pretty much. Like it was.
So what were we at? We saying Ash won? Is that the
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's the champion. He is the champion. But can he beat Pinhead? That's the real question.
There we go.
Can he beat Pinhead? Because no one can fucking beat Pinhead. And
Those
that is
hooks.
one of the
Dumb.
the biggest discussions on our TikTok is whether or not Pinhead could be beaten by anybody. Like, because we've run him through like the Tall Man, Warlock, there's a lot of people we've hit him with,
I
but
mean, they're both technically interdimensional, so
it's just
I feel like
everybody seems to feel that Pinhead is overpowered. So I kind of agree with that, but
He does really
I do
control
too.
hooks.
now, do you guys want to go directly to show and tell, or do you want to try the sound trivia that I got? It's up to you.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing really for show and tell.
I
yeah?
also
Because I was pulling something
I
out
ain't
of my
got
ass.
nothing to plug.
Let's do the
I got
trivia. This
nothing.
ain't gonna take
Yeah,
long.
let's-
This ain't gonna take long.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, these are just sounds. Say it whenever you know it. That's what we'll do, I guess. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta share audio. Damn it. Okay. Jesus Christ. What an unprofessional asshole. Okay, here we go. This is 6 seconds.
Damn fine custard. Rich and creamy, just the way I like it.
Dead Alive.
There you go. Jason's hitting it right out of the park.
Quicker than me.
This is
Peter Jackson nonsense. That's great.
Yeah.
this is a 9.
WNWM.
I had to cut that into 2
I like that.
different pieces to put them together because there's a huge slurping, like gross mess of sound in between those.
Pus.
Yeah.
Pus gets me.
This
He's
one's
about
not.
to put a 4K version on out of that.
I want he's putting out a whole set.
Been waiting.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's gonna
Bad
be
taste and all that.
Dead Alive,
Oh,
Bad
good.
Taste, and Meet the
Meet
Feebles.
the Feebles.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Here's a 9-second clip.
You know, I dated a guy once.
Could I hear all about it?
I mean, there's not a lot to tell. It's like one of the easiest weeks of my life other than sex.
Any idea? We've reviewed this movie on the show, and that is Bill Burr. Bill Burr and John Mayer. That you're hearing.
No way. No fucking
I don't
way.
remember.
It is Zombievers. John Mayer and Bill Burr play
Oh,
truck drivers that you
that's
see
right.
a couple times
forgot.
in the movie. All right. This one should be fairly easy for you guys. I think it's 13 seconds. You might not even need all of it.
Here, Vic, want a bite? Here. I'll just put it over here.
Oh,
And
Friday
later on
the
when you're hungry,
13th,
you
the new
can have
beginning.
it.
You got it.
Well, if that's the way you feel, forget it, Vic. Just forget it.
Fun fact. That guy molested Corey Haim.
Is that the story?
Yep.
Is that how that?
Yep. His mom, Corey Haim's mom, evidently said it in some interview or something. It's
Really?
Maybe Corey Feldman like corroborated it or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that has a taint on that movie a little bit. But here we go, an 8-second clip. Let's see what you think.
No witch can set foot on church ground.
You're telling me you're a witch? You ain't no witch. Witches are girls.
Warlock?
Some are men.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
John.
Here's a 14
Every
second
time,
clip.
man.
That was
This-
just a guess.
This one might be kind of hard.
It was on the tip
Shot
of
in
my
the
tongue.
dark.
Yeah.
This one might be kind of hard. It's 14 seconds. Check it out.
From the top of the charts to your space in your heart.
9 seconds, 60.
Primus. I get a point for that, right?
That's a clue. What did you say?
I was
Something,
gonna
John?
say that is
I said
Primus.
976 evil.
It's a clue.
The clue is Primus is played in the song, and the guy that's talking there's like doing a bass dance.
I don't know.
He goes through the guy's
idea.
he goes through the kid's CDs and throws them like shit, then puts his own shit
No
in.
clue.
It's brain scan, guys. Brain scan.
Oh.
That's the trickster.
Mm.
All right, here's another one. This is 6 seconds. I think this one should be fairly easy.
Gotta get to the gas. It's our best chance.
All right, everybody
the
back
Living
inside,
Dead.
quick!
But which
Remake.
one? There you go.
What?
1990.
What?
That was Tony Todd.
Jesus.
All right. Here's another one.
Hey, Al, give me a brew and give me a smoke.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, thanks, pal. Show's over, sucker.
Play it again.
Hey, Al, give me a brew and give me a smoke.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, thanks, pal. Show's over, sucker.
Anybody?
No.
I'm out.
They're calling into a TV show. That's what the phone is you're hearing somebody call into a TV show. Anything? It's Terror Vision. That's that's Medusa answering the phone. All right, here's another one. This one should, somebody will get this one.
You've got the body. I've got the
Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Freddy's Revenge.
That's right. He's got it.
I should have told you which one.
Damn it,
This
John.
one, I want to see if anybody will get this one because I haven't seen this movie, but a lot of people have. So we'll see if anybody even recognizes this.
Shoot her in the head, Casey.
I don't know what's happening.
Shoot her, Casey. No, don't shoot her,
The
Casey.
faculty.
Shoot her, Casey. She's fucking one of them, man.
There we go. He got it.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Here's another one. 16 seconds.
It's the passage to hell.
Manchester Morgue.
Hmm.
The Visitor?
Yeah.
Huh?
Amityville Horror, baby. Amityville Horror.
Oh, I couldn't. Oh.
Okay. Here's a real quick one. This is 5 seconds.
What's that werewolf movie with E.T.'s mom in it?
The
Scream.
Howling Horror straight ahead.
Damn, John. Damn.
Dude,
All right. Here's
E.T.'s
another.
mom.
Here's another 6-second clip.
We're gonna start playing teams. I'm on John's team.
Wait. Start it over.
You're always on John's team. I just figured.
I've killed people. I'm like you. That's why I'm here.
Shut the
Night
fuck
Green.
up.
Damn, John. He's on fire. Okay. Here's another one.
always.
10
always.
seconds.
I was at the slaughterhouse. I got an uncle that works at the slaughterhouse.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
My brother worked there.
1974.
Okay, John, what's this one?
Outlander! Come on! Come on!
Judge of the Cord.
Come on, Outlander!
I'll never forget that voice. Oh my God.
All right, here's another one.
They will say that I have shed innocent blood.
I mean,
There's a reason I
Can't
made people wait till
Not,
the end.
not even fair. It's not even fair.
Okay, we got 3 left. Wait till the end. This is 10 seconds.
All right.
Dr. Phillips, this isn't really the place.
Reanimator.
Kept his hands to himself.
What?
Reanimator.
No.
Dr. Giggles.
There you go.
Wow.
All right, 2 more.
There are no accidents, no coincidences, no mishaps,
Candyman.
and no escapes.
You're close. but
Final
no.
Tony Todd.
Destination.
It was Tony Todd from Final Destination.
I'm taking half a point for that.
Jason is helping.
He's on the same team.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the last one, guys.
What's like the taste of butter? A pretty dress.
Hellraiser? What is it?
What's that like to live?
H the Witch.
Don't you hate this movie?
I hate it. I hate it.
Don't you like the taste of butter?
Fuck you, goat.
Oh my
gross.
No, I don't want butter in a printed dress. Goodbye, goat.
There wasn't much else.
No, that's true.
I
That's
do
true.
like a good butter.
I love that movie. I do
Yeah.
love that movie.
Get the Irish butter for your steaks.
Mhm.
Okay, well, the last thing I have is we did another 5-word review on TikTok, and this thing, people went nuts on this. It was Tremors. So anybody that did a 5-word or less, I put him down. So we have old King Flippy Nips 31, who does he paints those little, what are they, Warcraft? Those little characters, the mini
Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer. He paints a ton of those. He's really good. He says a good childhood memory, and says, yeah, I know that's 4 words. User 945984840747. Like, get a name. Says must watch cult classic. David Filmmaking says Kevin Bacon done got worms. Michael Security says gritty, funny, great, romantic, ironic. Mr. Plinkett says this is basically my childhood. Petunia Pig 1 says Tremors is a hilarious classic. Faith X Lomo says best movie of all time. Evil Bean Rat King says them dirt lumps are mean.
Cool.
Kay Darling says will always stay with me. Michael Velez says Tremors is an amazing movie. Pale Horse 2112 says one of my childhood favorites. Dawn of Katrina says wonderful start to something great. Eric Burke 85 says the fucking best Beast movie. Grumpy Chef Ed says groundbreaking classic movie, and Nefarious Things says surprisingly fun movie to watch. Or surprising movie. What? Surprisingly fun movie. Watch it. Damn it. Ugh. Fuck everything. Does anybody have anything else they want to talk about before we wrap this up?
I got a movie. I got a show and tell, I guess.
Okay.
But oh shit, my light.
The lamp.
The
lamp.
What happened to my light? Come on.
The lamp.
The
The
lamp.
lamp. So
About
also
a genie.
Evil
What's
Genie,
the
it
name?
looks like.
The light
The
bulb.
Gin.
The Outing is an alternate title.
Wow.
The Outing.
Anyway,
New one.
80s. They break into a genie's house or
Genie's
an
house.
Egyptian, somewhat a gypsy's house,
Oh, okay.
and gets a hold of it's a blind buy. It's out on Vinegar
Have you
Syndrome.
watched it yet?
I didn't get it early. No, I didn't get it early enough to get the cool slip cover, but it looks great.
Yeah, let us know how it is. That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
check out the trailer. It looks,
Yeah.
I mean, it looks
All
good.
right. All right.
Well, I guess. Do you have anything else, Jason? Or is that it?
No, that's it. Just
Oh.
one.
I did have some stuff lined up. I just wanted to show off my Return of the Living Dead collection just because I had it sitting here. But
Hell yeah.
I got that, I got this from Jason. It's a Blu-ray copy. Everything else is on DVD, but I got 2, I got 2.
Nice.
I think
I love that movie.
it's great. It's a great.
It's
and
so fun.
And 3 also
3 is really
a
good.
lot of fun. And then,
Surprisingly.
this is where it gets weird. And I don't know which one came first, but Necropolis. I actually don't mind this one. It's got some weird.
Yeah, they're not bad. The sci-fi movies.
It's got some weird chain gun zombie that's kind of cool. This one I hate. Rave to the Grave. I
Rave?
think it's just dumb. There's some cool funny.
I've never seen that.
Oh,
It's funny.
there's some funny
I like
parts
the
in
ending.
it,
Second
but-
one of them too.
and I like that they bring back the trioxin and like they keep some of the shit the same, but otherwise that Rave to the Grave is not for me. But anyways, next month, of course, we talked about it already, that unfortunate Titanic movie we're gonna watch, and
Hell yeah.
Ray's Wendigo movie that he picked. And we'll have Lisa Marie's segment. I forget what she's calling it, but she's going to be talking to a lady she knows who had direct contact with a serial killer and knew them and stuff, and has been interviewed.
Which one?
I'm not sure. She
That's
sent me
part of the
articles
show.
and articles and stuff. And as you saw earlier, she knows her shit, so she'll be on top of her segment. I'm positive.
That's
of it.
cool.
But
Yeah.
anyways, we'll see you next time, guys.
All right.
See y'all.
See ya.
Later.
Have a good night.
Peace out, West Side.